Love and marriage is like a book filled with fascinating chapters, but not every page is painted in rosy hues. In the beginning, it's all about the sparkling joy, passion, and sweet promises written in the opening pages. Yet, as the years pass, the story starts to include challenges, personal changes, financial pressures, and sometimes the fading of those initial feelings. So, what is it that allows some couples to write a long and enduring love story, while others find their relationships end prematurely in regret? Marriage is not just a space to love and be loved. It's also a place to learn, grow, and face challenges together. Love, much like a garden, doesn't flourish on its own. It requires patience, understanding, and daily care. The true strength of love doesn't lie in having a perfect partner, but in the continuous efforts both individuals make to build and preserve happiness. In this video, we'll explore the secrets to keeping the flame of love alive and thriving over time, no matter the obstacles. These are not just simple tips, but profound insights into understanding and cherishing your relationship. Because true love is not a destination, it's a journey. And every day is an opportunity to grow closer to your life partner. 1. Gratitude and appreciation. Having a life partner is indeed a great fortune. It is often said that marital connections are predestined, and when two people come together, it's the culmination of a long-established bond. Love may start with passion and fervor, but to navigate life's ups and downs together, aging side by side, requires more. It needs gratitude and appreciation, the very backbone of a strong marriage. The ancient saying, however, each one of you also must love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband, reminds us of each spouse's duty, the husband's deep love and the wife's sincere respect. Marriage is more than just living together. It's about building a strong relationship based on the duty to love and respect each other. A husband's duty is to love, care for, and protect his wife. Love here is not just about romantic gestures, but includes caring for the minutiae of daily life, being patient, and willing to make sacrifices for one's partner. For a wife, respect is not just about listening and empathizing, but also about acknowledging the husband's value, supporting him in his efforts and decisions. When a husband loves his wife as himself, and a wife respects her husband with all her heart, the marital relationship becomes harmonious and solid. Gratitude for the small things. Over many years together, we may take for granted the things our partner does for us. Yet, it's the small things, like making a cup of tea in the morning, helping clean the house, or listening when one is upset, that are true expressions of love and care. When we appreciate these small acts, our love is nourished and becomes more genuine. Gratitude is not just a feeling, but a deliberate action that fosters positivity in the relationship. Remember what your spouse does for you daily. Say thank you, and you'll see your bond strengthen, appreciating each other's good qualities. Over time, we can get caught up in imperfections, annoying habits, or mistakes of our partner. However, focusing on each other's positive traits and values can make the relationship healthier and more joyful. For instance, rather than getting annoyed at a husband's forgetfulness, appreciate his humor and how he always makes you laugh. Instead of being irritated by a wife's worry, value her thoughtfulness and affection for the family. Focusing on each other's virtues is a way to nurture love and connection. Expressing gratitude through actions. Gratitude needs to be more than just a thought. It should be shown through actions. A sincere compliment, a simple thank you, or just a gentle hug are ways to express appreciation. These small but meaningful actions can positively change the relationship. When you show gratitude to your partner, they feel cared for, and the love continues to grow. Accepting flaws and the past. No one is perfect, and no relationship is without its challenges. Gratitude involves not only seeing the good, but also accepting the flaws and imperfections of your partner. Mistakes and moments of weakness are part of the marital journey. When we are grateful for everything we have experienced together, we can easily forgive minor errors and prevent the past from affecting our present feelings. Accepting the past does not mean ignoring serious faults, but not allowing them to ruin beautiful moments together. Gratitude is a way to keep the love alive. Gratitude breathes life into love, keeping the marriage fresh and full of happiness. When you appreciate and are grateful for your partner, you create a positive atmosphere in the relationship where both individuals feel loved, understood, and valued. Feeling appreciated not only boosts confidence, but also deepens the bond between two people. Love is like a flower that needs light to grow, and gratitude is that nurturing light. Maintaining gratitude for what you have experienced together helps love flourish, endure, and overcome the tests of time. 2. Sincere communication and understanding. In any marital relationship, communication is the foundation for building connection and sustaining love over the years. For couples who have spent decades together, communication transcends mere surface-level conversations. It becomes a journey of profound understanding and genuine sharing. This deep communication is what powers them through challenges and keeps the flame of love alive. Listening instead of just speaking. A key secret to communication in a lasting marriage is the art of listening. Many couples spend decades together, but gradually lose the patience to truly listen to one another. At times, we speak without really listening, or we listen but do not truly understand. Listening involves not only hearing the words, but also understanding the thoughts, feelings, and emotions of the other person. When a husband sits down to listen to his wife's tales of a tiring day, or when a wife patiently listens to her husband's worries about life, it's a way for them to understand and respect each other. Nonverbal communication, love in actions. In marriage, communication is not limited to words. After years of being together, sometimes a hug, a smile, or a tender look can express love and care. Nonverbal communication is the invisible thread that connects emotions, especially when words fall short of expressing feelings. Gentle hand-holding, quietly sitting together on a bench in the evening, or simply being silently present beside one another, all carry unspoken sweet nothings, honesty, and expressing true emotions. Another important aspect in marital communication is honesty and openness. Sometimes, after years together, people may overlook sharing their true feelings, or choose to hide their thoughts for fear of upsetting their partner. However, a resilient marriage requires honest sharing of emotions and thoughts, both joys and sorrows. When your partner knows you can be open and honest with them, they feel trusted and are more likely to reciprocate. Communicating about the little things, daily connection. Sometimes, maintaining a happy marriage doesn't require deep, profound conversations, but just the little things in daily life. A conversation about the newly bloomed flowers in the garden, a delicious dish the wife cooked, or a new movie the husband enjoyed. Such light and simple dialogues help the couple feel closer and more deeply connected. Resolving conflicts through positive communication. Conflict is inevitable in any relationship. What's important is how we confront and resolve these conflicts. When arguing or disagreeing, focus on the issue, avoid personal attacks, and try to understand the other person's perspective. An important rule is never go to sleep angry. Try to resolve conflicts before the day ends. This positive communication helps couples overcome difficulties and strengthen their bond. Sincere communication and understanding are golden keys in maintaining a long-lasting and happy marriage. When we are ready to listen to our partner, share emotions honestly, and resolve conflicts together, the marital relationship grows stronger over time. Communication not only allows us to express our thoughts, but also helps us deeply understand our life partner, enhancing connection and nurturing love through the decades. 3. Accepting change and imperfection. One of the great secrets to sustaining a marriage through the decades is the ability to accept change and understand that no one is perfect. At the start of a relationship, we often view each other through the lens of passion, where everything seems beautiful and flawless. But over time, as life presents challenges and both partners experience years filled with changes, we come to realize that our life partner has flaws, weaknesses, and inevitable changes. Change is inevitable. Time moves on, and with it, people change. Maybe at the start of the marriage, both were youthful, full of energy and aspirations. But over the years, health, living circumstances, and perspectives change. Accepting these changes is part of the marital journey, and rather than resisting or getting annoyed, view each change as an opportunity to learn and grow together. A husband who was strong and determined in his youth may need encouragement and help in his later years. A wife who was vibrant and passionate in her youth might become quieter and seek tranquility over time. Understanding that no one is perfect. When two people live together for decades, it's inevitable that they will reveal their imperfections. It might be the husband's messiness or the wife's tendency to worry. Instead of trying to change the other person to meet one's ideal standards, learn to accept and love them as they are. This acceptance doesn't mean overlooking bad habits or not encouraging each other to improve, but understanding that small imperfections don't diminish the value of the relationship and can even help both partners grow by overcoming them together. Forgiveness and tolerance are also important parts of accepting imperfections. In a marital relationship, conflicts, disagreements, and moments of hurting each other are inevitable. But rather than harboring resentments, being forgiving and tolerant helps heal and grow the relationship. Tolerance here doesn't mean overlooking all mistakes, but being willing to see from the other person's perspective. Understanding that everyone has moments of weakness and needs empathy. Respecting differences and adapting together. Each person has their own strengths and weaknesses, and marriage is the harmonious blend of two different individuals. It's important to respect these differences and not try to force the other person to become like oneself. Adapting together is a natural process when two people live together. Both need to learn to adjust expectations, be flexible in thinking and actions to ensure harmony. If the husband likes quiet mornings while the wife wants to talk, find a way to make both comfortable, possibly dedicating time for each person's needs before starting the day together. Growing together and renewing love. A lasting marriage is not just about clinging to the beautiful memories of the past, but also about growing and changing together over time. Each life stage brings new experiences, and love needs to be renewed to suit each situation. As the wife or husband changes, find ways to experience new hobbies, habits together. This renewal not only prevents boredom, but also creates new memories, keeping the marriage fresh. Accepting change and imperfection is the way to live more harmoniously and lovingly in marriage. None of us is perfect, and no marriage is free from change. But being ready to accept and love each other as they are creates a genuine, enduring love that continues to grow. Love your life partner not because they are perfect, but because they are themselves, the person who has shared with you all the ups and downs, changes of life. 4. Respecting personal space and individual interests. One of the secrets to sustaining happiness in a long-lasting marriage is respecting each other's personal space and individual interests. In love and marriage, not only do two lives connect, but each person also preserves their independence. Sometimes, in our desire to be close or show care, we may inadvertently encroach on our partner's personal space, making them feel a loss of freedom, individuality, and necessary privacy. However, a resilient marriage does not mean completely dissolving into each other, but respecting differences and allowing both partners to be themselves. Personal space, a place to reconnect with oneself. In married life, living together for years means sharing every moment, from trivial daily events to significant milestones. However, everyone needs time alone to balance and reconnect with themselves. This could be a few quiet minutes of reading, a solo walk in the park, or simply sitting in a study reflecting. Personal space does not mean separation from your partner, but is a way to maintain freedom of spirit and bring freshness to a shared life. Respecting individual interests. Everyone has their own hobbies, passions, and ways of unwinding. Respecting and supporting each other's interests not only maintains independence in marriage, but also shows genuine care for the other's life. If a husband enjoys fishing on weekends or participating in outdoor activities, encourage and facilitate those moments for him. If a wife loves baking or joining a book club, support and share in her joy, instead of trying to change each other's interests to match one's own. Cherish these differences as they add color and richness to shared life. Freedom within the bounds of love. Respecting personal space and individual interests does not mean being completely independent and distant from each other. Rather, It helps both partners maintain personal freedom within the bounds of love and responsibility to each other. The key is to strike a balance between private time and together time. Freedom in marriage is knowing how to give each other space to grow individually while still maintaining a connection and commitment to the relationship. Letting personal space foster relationship growth. A spouse who is happy and content with their personal life brings positive energy to the relationship. When you respect your partner's personal space and interests, they feel understood and trusted. This freedom does not diminish love. Rather, it deepens it. Having personal space allows each person to learn, grow, and then return to each other with more experiences and stories to share. Understanding that independence is part of love. Loving someone does not mean clinging to each other at every moment, but accompanying each other while respecting differences. A husband may find joy when his wife enjoys her favorite reading time, and a wife may feel happy seeing her husband take time to exercise or pursue personal hobbies. This understanding allows both to feel comfortable, not overly constrained, and when they come back together, they find their relationship refreshed and deepened in love. Marriage is not about forcing two people to become one, but about the union of two complete individuals. Respecting personal space and individual interests allows each person to remain themselves within the relationship, and this creates balance and harmony in the marriage. Let love not only be about closeness, but also about the freedom to love and grow, allowing both partners to mature together without losing themselves. 5. Facing challenges together. In the journey of marriage, challenges are inevitable. These could be minor daily disagreements like differing opinions, arguments over small family decisions, or more significant difficulties such as financial issues, illness, loss, or sudden life changes. But it is during these challenging times that the love and bond of a marriage are truly tested and forged. Facing challenges is not just about overcoming obstacles, but also an opportunity to strengthen and deepen the marriage. Facing together rather than blaming. In tough times, the first reaction of many is to find someone to blame or criticize the other. However, this does not solve the problem, but only adds to the stress and conflict. Remember, when facing difficulties, both spouses are on the same side, one team, and need to confront challenges as a unified front. This unity not only makes it easier to overcome difficulties, but also strengthens the bond between them. Like a couple standing together in a storm. They don't look at the storm to criticize each other, but hold hands tightly to find ways to cope with it. Sharing and understanding emotions. In difficult moments, each person has their own emotions and thoughts, maybe anxiety, fear, or even anger and disappointment. Opening up about these feelings to each other not only helps alleviate stress, but also makes both feel understood and not alone. When a husband knows his wife's worries about family finances, he can offer reassurance and share future plans. When a wife understands the work pressures her husband faces, she can become a pillar of emotional support, helping him find peace and faith in life. Supporting each other emotionally and practically. During tough phases, support is not just verbal, but involves concrete actions. It could be helping with household chores, caring for one another during illness, or simply being there during moments of loneliness or vulnerability. Sometimes, going through hardships together brings more strength and connection than during blissful times. When one knows that no matter what happens, the other will be there to share and overcome together, love becomes stronger and more profound than ever. Viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. Difficulties are not just obstacles to overcome, but opportunities for each person in the relationship to learn and grow. Each time a couple faces a major issue, it's a chance to develop conflict resolution skills, understand each other's psychology better, and find ways to support each other more effectively. Challenges like raising children, caring for elderly parents, or overcoming life's upheavals bring valuable lessons that help both realize the true value of love and companionship. Always prioritizing love and marriage. When facing difficulties, the most important thing is to always put the love and bond of the marriage above everything else. No matter how great the challenge, remember that the love and connection between the two are the foundations to overcome any difficulty. Don't let minor conflicts or short-term disagreements destroy a relationship built over many years. Always remember why you chose to be together, and find ways to protect that love no matter what happens. 6. Maintaining romance and care. Romance is not just for young lovers, but is an essential part of a long-lasting marriage. Even after decades together, the flame of love doesn't have to fade over time. Instead, daily acts of romance and care are the invisible threads that make a marriage strong, helping both partners feel loved and adding meaning to their lifelong journey together. Romance comes from small, sincere actions. In the early stages of love, romance might involve flowers, candlelit dinners, or extravagant trips. But after decades together, romance lies in small, genuine gestures like making a cup of tea in the morning, watching the sunset together on the balcony, or simply taking a moment to chat each day. Romance doesn't need to be showy. It should come from the heart, from small yet sincere acts of care for each other. Keep the flame of love alive through expressions of affection. Never assume that after years of marriage, there's no need to say "I love you" or show affection. In reality, expressing love, whether through simple words of affection, intimate gestures like holding hands, a gentle hug, or a kiss on the forehead, are ways to keep the flame of love burning. These intimate gestures not only warm the heart of the partner, but also remind both of the special bond they have built over time. Create new memories together. Sometimes, after years of living together, life can become mundane and dull. However, creating new memories can refresh love and bring new energy to the relationship. It could be a short picnic trip, a date night reminiscent of your younger years, or even learning something new together like dancing or cooking. New experiences help bring couples closer, keeping the marriage filled with joy and excitement. Attend to each other's interests and joys. Sometimes, the best way to maintain romance is to care about the small things in your partner's life. Show interest in your partner's hobbies, whether it's watching a TV show the husband enjoys or joining a painting class the wife has dreamt of. Caring about these small things shows you love not just the person but what makes them happy and content. Create small surprises to maintain romance. Surprises don't have to be grand or expensive. Sometimes, a small gift, a handwritten card, or a special dinner is enough to make your partner feel happy and loved. These little surprises are ways to refresh feelings and remind each other why you chose one another in this life. Keeping surprises alive also helps both feel that the relationship is always fresh and emotionally vibrant. Attend to each other's mental and physical health. Care in a marriage is not only emotional, but also includes looking after each other's mental and physical well-being. When one partner is struggling or feeling down, the support and care of the other can make them feel loved and understood. Sometimes, reminding each other to take medication on time, exercising together, or simply listening to each other's worries are ways to maintain romance and connection. Romance and care are nurtured and developed through everyday small actions. Maintaining romance is not a difficult task but a choice to love and cherish each other daily. When both partners consistently find ways to express affection and care about the little things in each other's lives, love remains vibrant, deep, and enduring through all the ups and downs of married life. Remember, true love is not about grand gestures but sincere care, gentle romance, and the small actions that come from the heart. 7. Growing together and continuous learning. In a long-lasting marriage, growing together and continuously learning are key to not only sustaining the relationship but also deepening it. Love is not a destination but a journey of continuous progression, and growing together is essential to keep the flame of love burning brightly. Personal development to enrich the relationship. Even after many years of marriage, each person should continually learn, improve themselves, and develop their interests and passions. Each partner's personal growth brings new experiences and energy to the relationship. When a husband learns a new skill, tries a different job, or discovers a new hobby, it not only makes him feel fulfilled, but also adds excitement in the eyes of his wife. Conversely, when a wife explores new knowledge, takes care of herself, and continuously improves, it makes the marital relationship vibrant and lively. Learn from each other, grow together, In marriage, spouses are not only life partners, but also companions who learn and discover the world together. Opening up to learn from your spouse, whether it's handling situations, different thoughts, or perspectives on life, helps both grow together. Share books, discuss life experiences, and learn from each other every day. When both individuals continuously improve themselves and understand each other better, the relationship remains fresh and love deepens. Be ready to change to suit the relationship. Marriage is a journey that requires flexibility and adaptation. There may be times when you realize something no longer fits your relationship, be it communication styles, the division of family responsibilities, or handling new challenges. At such times, it's important that both are willing to change and evolve to suit each other's circumstances and needs. Changing together is not about losing oneself, but ensuring that the relationship maintains its balance and harmony. Set common goals to strive for together. A happy marriage is when two people create common goals and achieve them together. This could be plans for travel after retirement, taking care of the family, or engaging in volunteer activities together. These goals not only create a connection between the two, but also give the relationship direction and meaning. Common goals are the motivation for both to strive, grow, and mature together. Support each other through ups and downs. Growing together occurs not only in joyous moments, but also during difficult times. When faced with life's challenges such as illness, loss, or sudden changes, facing them together and finding ways to overcome them strengthens the relationship. These moments of adversity are not only lessons for both to grow, but also the glue that bonds, making the marriage stronger. Continuously renew love and the relationship. Sometimes, the repetition of daily life can make marriage mundane. Therefore, constantly renewing the relationship keeps love fresh and inspiring. Try new things together, from changing daily routines, creating new memories, to learning a new skill together. When both explore new experiences, the relationship becomes richer and more interesting. Love in marriage is not a smooth road, nor is it only about passionate moments. It's a long journey intertwined with joys and challenges, requiring both partners to build, nurture, and care for each other. When decades pass, love becomes a deep connection based on sincere communication, accepting change, gratitude, respecting personal space, ready to face challenges, maintaining romance, and continuously learning together. Every small action, every loving word, and each caring gesture are the bricks that build a strong marital home. Gratitude helps both recognize each other's value. Respect creates space for each to be themselves, and understanding resolves any differences, making the relationship stronger and happier. Over the years, as hair grays and wrinkles deepen, love no longer carries the intense colors of early days, but becomes gentle, warm, and forgiving. This love is not only about being together on sunny days, but also about standing side by side through life's storms. It's not just found in romantic moments, but also in simple acts of care, in patience, and in the willingness to forgive. Marriage, at its core, is a meaningful journey where two people not only find love in each other, but also discover and grow themselves. It's a path that requires effort, care, and continuous learning to build a fulfilling life together. True love isn't some distant, unattainable magic. It's a daily choice to love, to cherish, and to move forward together. Always value what your partner brings to your life. Respect each other's differences, and allow space for individuality. When challenges arise, remember that patience and love are the keys to overcoming them. Above all, lasting love is when two people are not just life partners, but also soulmates, writing a shared story of happiness and resilience. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay connected for more valuable insights. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.